Hello, welcome back to my room and my channel where I talk about things that interest me. And only me. But honestly, I really didn't do much thinking about what I wanted to talk about this week, and so this video might be a little shorter, but I do have some announcements before that, actually. I'm coming out with a song on September 1st. I announced it on my Instagram. Some clips and stuff will be coming, so September 1st, keep an eye out for that. I'm really excited. Haven't put out a track like this in a while. Yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. Keep an eye out for that. Okay, so today, you've probably seen the title of this video. I've told this story a million times to all my friends, and honestly, they're probably all getting really sick of it. But honestly, I just couldn't think of anything else to talk about today, so this is what I'm going to talk about. So where do I want to start here? So a while back, when I was living in Nashville, I was taking a little trip to LA, obviously on a plane to, I don't know, I was probably doing I think I was doing some writing. We were going to like a conference and stuff down there. So I had woken up super early. This was a super early flight, and it was honestly like the cheapest flight that I could find to LA. So yeah, you know, I wake up, I take an Uber to the airport, and I'm going to my terminal. I sit down at my place. Obviously, this is all just stuff that you do when you're going to an airport. But yeah, I sat down in my chair, and I realized that my water bottle was empty. So I was like, I don't feel like filling it. And then 10 minutes later, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go fill it, whatever. I'll go do it. This was before COVID and everything like that too. So yeah, I'm walking through like the big airport hallways looking for a water fountain, and I look over and I see this person in a hood. It kind of like caught my eye for a second, but I was just kind of like, whatever. But as I kept walking past, I was like looking at her, and we were passing like this. She was walking this way and I was walking that way, but she was walking at like kind of an angle. It was more like that, and I was walking like that. I was looking at her, and then she's looking at me now. As we get about here, in my head I'm thinking, do I know this girl? Like, I feel like I'm missing something. I feel like I know this person from somewhere, right? And I'm passing her, and I'm looking at her. Now she's looking at me at this point, and we're making eye contact for like the entire time that we're passing by. And like right as we get like right here, I'm like still looking at her, and she's still looking at me. Pretend this is her, right? I'm looking at her. She's like down here, and I'm looking at her, and she's looking at me. And then I just keep walking straight. I'm like, oh, that was weird. I feel like I knew that person, but I didn't know where I knew that person from. I'm thinking about it, and I'm like, green hair, hood. Wait a second, was that Billie Eilish? I'm like, no, there's no reason. I'm like, no, there's no reason for her to be in Nashville right now, right? Right? And so like, I'm just pouring my water. I'm like thinking that like, there's no way. There is literally no way that that was her. So I'm walking back, I'm still like wondering. I get back to my terminal, I'm just standing waiting to get on the plane. As I'm standing there, I'm like, well, I guess I could probably look up to see if she was in Nashville. I look up like Billie Eilish in Nashville, and the day before it says Billie Eilish plays secret show in Nashville with brother Phineas or something like that. And so at this point I'm like, oh my gosh, I just like completely ignored Billie Eilish. Like, she probably was expecting me to be like, oh hi, like I'm a fan or something like that, and I just completely brushed her off. I mean, she doesn't, like, obviously she probably didn't care, but it is just kind of embarrassing that I made eye contact with her for that long and then I just didn't say anything at all. So yeah, I'm just sitting at my terminal, like reading this article about it, just feeling kind of down and embarrassed about the fact that I just completely ignored Billie Eilish. And they call for people to get on the plane, right? And so I'm standing waiting for everybody to get on the plane, and I look over, and sure enough, there she is, just standing right there in front of me, and I still didn't say anything. Yeah, she got on the plane, and a couple minutes later, I got on the plane, and then she was sitting like in first class with Phineas. And so yeah, that's the story of the time that I completely ignored Billie Eilish. Moral of the story is, the next time that you see someone that you think you know, maybe just search through your head a little bit and just think about it and be like, is that someone that I know? Is it someone that's famous? Should I say hi or no? Or should I just ignore them? Yeah, just think about it, maybe. Anyways, yeah, I hope you enjoyed listening to me talk about this interesting experience that I had. Once again, I'm just gonna plug myself. I am putting out a new song September 1st. I'm really freaking excited, so I hope that you'll keep an eye out for that. Other than that, I guess I don't have anything else to say, so I will see you guys next week. Bye.